Afternoon. Thanks for coming out on a Sunday. Today is like a Tuesday for us, so it was a typical Tuesday practice, work day, and I thought they were focused and did a really nice job. We had a good week last week, the bye week. We were able to focus in on things that we needed to work on for ourselves, and then yesterday we got a little bit of Arizona State work in, and then today was really just all Arizona State. So I like where they're at emotionally, and I think we're getting more healthy, having a few days off help, and we're excited for a great challenge Thursday night. I mean, this is an outstanding team. They're defending South champs. They beat us last year at the Rose Bowl, and they're a really, really solid, sound, tough, physical football team. So we've got our work cut out for us, and I think we're up for the challenge.
So how can I ask this delicately?
You can.
Is Brett playing?
You know, all of our players that are out, what we try to do is make the best decision for them, based upon the knowledge that we have, and we depend on our doctors to get good information. We've got the best doctors in America, in my opinion, so if they clear him and they say that he can play, then just like everybody else, then we'll play him.
How hard is it to get ready for the beach? Not a lot of tape on him, not a lot known about.
Well, we primarily prepare for schemes. You know, nobody's going to scrap their scheme because of a certain player being either in or out. So more than anything, you're preparing for what they like to do, their tendencies, things that they've shown, and then at the same time, you've got to be prepared for things that they might add wrinkles because they've got a new guy playing that position. But every week you're going to have wrinkles, so you got to go back and concentrate on your rules and your fundamentals. So I don't think it's any more or less difficult than any other week. It's just different. There's less tape on it.
Arizona State's been able to run the ball real well so far. What do they do that makes them so effective in the ground game?
Well, they've got a tremendous running back in Foster. I mean, we've seen him now for a couple of years. We recruited him. I loved him coming out of high school. And he's proven to be everything we thought he'd be. I mean, he's a dynamic player. Their scheme is set up for the quarterback to have success running the ball, and Taylor Kelly had done a really nice job running the ball. They go fast, so they get a lot of plays in. They keep you off balance. They try to wear you out a little bit, and I think all those things. And then they're physical. Todd Graham's always had physical teams, and they're a physical bunch.
Solid last name on the running back too.
What's that, Taylor?
Foster.
Foster. Did I say Foster?
Yeah, you said Foster.
Yeah.
Solid last name.
Yeah. I think he's a little bit faster than you. Probably not as shifty, and definitely not as stout as you.
I would say that's a fair assessment.
Have you seen them adjust their defensive scheme at all after losing 9 starters?
I think you adjust every year. You go back in the offseason, you look at the tape, and you look at your personnel, and you think, how can we match our scheme to our personnel? And I think good coaches know how to do that, and I don't think it's in dispute that Todd Graham's a great defensive coach. And so I think that they've done that. Now they're going to be aggressive, and one of the things that he does very well, and he does a lot of things very well, is during the game, right before the snap, is he's able to recognize offensive formations and personnel groups and get them in the right defense, and they react very quickly. I've never seen anyone as good as he is at doing that. So who knows what we're going to see? We just have to be ready to adjust to whatever it is.
With Tack, you've had a couple more practices to see him. What does he bring to this team? What have you seen from him these last weeks?
I don't know if we'll know for sure, until a few games in. It's still very new for him, but he's got size, he's got length, he's got speed, and he's got natural pass rush ability. That's practice. Game's always different, but we'll get a chance to see him on Thursday night, and we'll get him some snaps and see where he is. And I think he's a great addition to this team. We were recruiting him for next year's class, and he's going to be able to come in and help us this year. So it's a real bonus for us, and our players have embraced him. I think he's loving it so far, and I'm just happy for him, and I can't wait to watch him play.
What have you seen out of Priest the last couple of games?
Kind of what I thought I'd see when we recruited him. A guy that's got length, he can run. His confidence has grown. Like I've said all along, I'm still convinced he's a corner. I think he's got all the traits to be a corner. I don't think it's always as easy as people think to come in and just be that shutdown corner, especially the way we play defense. And I see his confidence growing, and that's a good thing. And as it grows and he becomes more comfortable doing what he's doing, then those natural skill sets that he has will come out. Okay, thanks everybody.